Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. You know the danger that is involved in the Jewel's marriage with the great lion, but you are supporting her. You continue to support her to go because you want to stay in the UK. That is the only reason why you continue to support her. Because there is no way as a mother, you have been there with them. You know what this girl went through. There is no way you can tell me that you will come out of that situation and still want your daughter to be in the same situation. The brother to the Jewel's uncle drag the Jewel's mother like a pass your neighbor generator. Kick, brrr, kick, brrr, kick, brrr. Yes, so the man is dragging the mother so much that the reason why the mother continues to support the Jewel is because she, her own, is nothing that she wants to go and stay in that house in the UK. She is tired of all the drama that is happening in the country. That is the reason why, the Jewel's mother is pushing the Jewel to go. Now, you do know that from when the Jewel got married to the Great Lion, things, things were okay with them. Then shortly after they gave birth to baby T, things started going south, until we got to where we are right now. But throughout that period, if you know, the mother was right there inside the palace with the Jewel. Not just the mother, the entire palace. The entire family. They were living inside the palace, okay? They married the Great Lion with their daughter. And things happened. There were things that the mother could not see and keep quiet. Things that were dangerous to her daughter. Things that, she, as a mother, she knew that she needed to protect her daughter. And all of these things. So as a mother, normally, and this is the reason why they continue to say, if your child gets married, you can go and visit and leave and not go and stay there. As a mother, normally, if you see something that will harm your child, you're not going to keep quiet. You will talk. Even if it is the man that is doing something to harm your child, you will not keep quiet. Because the reason is that if anything goes wrong, it's your child. It's not the man. The man, your child can buy and the man will go ahead and marry another man, another woman. That is the reason why mothers open their mouth to say the things that they do not like that is happening to their children. So throughout that period when they got married, the entire family was right there in the palace. Now with this reconciliation that they are doing right now, the entire world, including the Jewel's maternal family and the Jewel's paternal family, they have said that she needs to be separated from her mother, that she is not a child though. She needs to know that she's not a child, she's not an omomo. That they have told her that she needs to be separated from her mother because that was one of a major problem that they had to deal with. She is this person that is very close to her mother. She's always there. They have always been friends. If you look at the Jewel very well, you find out that she doesn't have friends. Her friends are her siblings, right? Especially her immediate younger sister. That girl is her best friend, right? And so they told her, look, this time, if you are going back, you will be separated from your mother, whether you like it or not. So information has reached the uncle, that the uncle knows that the Jewel's mother knows that she's not returning with the Jewel. And so she wants to stay there in the UK because the Jewel has got a house. The mansion in the UK is there. Okay, she has been there before. So that she wants to stay in the UK. And that happens to be the reason why she's keeping quiet, even though she knows that. So the uncle is saying that that's the reason why the mother did not kick against, the Jewel returning back to the husband. Now, the question that a lot of people are asking, the Jewel is no longer a child. The Jewel is a full-grown woman now. She is 32, if I'm not mistaken. If the Jewel says she wants to go back to the husband, why do you think that the mother has the capacity to stop her? And, I find it very difficult to understand why people just like to blame everything on this woman. The woman has done absolutely nothing wrong. That woman has raised those children all by herself. The man was not even there. She has been a good mother to those children. And she has tried. And luck shone on them. The girl found the great lion. Things went south like, every other situation in life. When things went south, they blamed the woman. They blamed the woman for even allowing the jewel to marry the great lion. And now the jewel wants to return back to her matrimonial home. They are still blaming the woman. What do they want this woman to do? She should go and drag the jewel and say, no, you cannot go back. The jewel is not a small child anymore that you begin to tell what to do and what not to do. And so I think that people should leave that woman alone. But this man, they said, is dragging the jewel's mother so much, stating that the reason why the jewel's mother has kept quiet is because she wants to stay in London, that it is the same thing that made her to allow the jewel to marry the great lion, that is making her to allow the jewel go back. Now, my own question to this man, the jewel's uncle, is, have you kept a man there for the jewel? They said, he said, even if the jewel does not marry any other person in this world, the jewel should be able to stay by herself just like that. For a small girl of 30-something years, she should stay like that. If God blesses her with another 70 years or another 60 years in this world, she should stay for 60 years with nobody. Now, wow. Now, why? If it's your daughter, will you say that? Will you say that? I feel like it is not fair, and I feel like as an uncle, if you have a bad dream as a pastor, you pray, against this dream and let it go. Sometimes they said that, bad dreams does not even come to manifestation until you begin to give it life. When you see a bad dream, you begin to talk about it. You begin to amplify it. You begin to think about it. You are putting energy in that situation. You're putting energy in that dream. You have seen a bad dream as a pastor, as a man of God who understands the scripture. Why won't you just pray about it and leave it? Then you begin, right now what he's doing is escalating it, talking about it, trying to put fear, trying to implant fear on other people. Now, at this juncture, one would have thought that you will be happy that the jewel is reconciling with the husband. You will be happy that at least the boy, baby T, is returning back to the father. Everybody is so happy about baby T. And people are supporting the jewel because they found out that nobody is forcing the jewel back there. She's the one who wants to return back because she knows different now. With the things that the great lion has done, she knows that the great lion loves her and she should go back. Nobody is forcing the jewel. The great lion is not even forcing the jewel. It's the jewel's decision. If the jewel stands today and say, look, I am not marrying again, me, Delaram, I will support the jewel. If she says she wants to go back, I will support her. If she marries a man in Timbuktu, I will support her. You guys, me, I don't change. I know they shake. I know change. Even if they say the jewel do anything, I dey gidigba on the side of the jewel. You know why? Because I am a die-hard fan to that woman. And I love her so much. And Della writes, I know you guys do too. But I feel like we should... I don't see any reason why the mother should be blamed. Whether she wants to stay in the UK or she wants to stay in Timbuktu. If your daughter is doing well, yes, there's no reason why you should suffer. Well, I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.